Welcome back everyone, I'm Bob Miller, bringing you your daily second stimulus check and stimulus package and latest information for Friday, October 26th. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel down below and leave a like and a comment. It's greatly appreciated and helps get this video to more viewers like yourself. And also, if you wouldn't mind sharing with your friends and family, because I'm sure they would like to have the most updated information on stimulus check and stimulus package. Here's what else you need to know to get up to speed and on with your day. 1. Coronavirus. In case you had any doubt that the coronavirus is back with a vengeance, the US just hit its highest 7-day case average since the pandemic began. More than 225,000 Americans have died from the virus. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows outright said yesterday, "We are not going to control the pandemic. We are going to control the fact that we get vaccines, therapeutics and other mitigation areas," Meadows told CNN's Jake Tapper on State of the Union. The comments from President Donald Trump's Chief of Staff come as coronavirus cases surge across the US and the administration continues to consistently disregard advice from government health experts to wear masks, social distance and avoid large gatherings as a way to curb the spread of the virus. Instead, he said the administration would focus on vaccines and treatments. Dr. Anthony Fauci said we may not get findings on the safety of potential vaccines until December, and widespread availability probably won't come until next year. Experts will know by early December whether a potential coronavirus vaccine is safe and effective, but widespread availability will probably not happen until next year, Dr. Anthony Fauci said Sunday. We will know whether a vaccine is safe and effective by the end of November, beginning of December, the director of the U.S. National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases said. The amount of doses that will be available in December will not certainly be enough to vaccinate everybody. You'll have to wait several months into 2021. Speaking to the BBC's Andrew Marr show, Fauci added that the vaccination of a substantial proportion of the population, so there could be a significant impact on the dynamics of the outbreak, may not be possible until the second or third quarter of 2021. Meanwhile, at least 5 of Vice President Mike Pence's aides have tested positive for COVID-19, including his Chief of Staff Mark Short. 2. Election 2020. Pre-election day voting is skyrocketing nationwide amid the ongoing coronavirus pandemic, and states are reporting record-breaking turnout as voters are energized to vote by mail or early in person before November. There are 8 days left until a U.S. presidential election, and already more people have voted this year than did during all pre-election voting in 2016. That's about 58.7 million ballots cast so far. Early voting deadlines and other important voting dates are coming up several states. Check them here. But be warned, with so many mail-in ballots, it may take days to call the race because some states don't count those ballots until after the election. Democratic candidate Joe Biden said during a 60 Minutes interview that, despite his own polling lead in several key states, he thinks President Trump could win because delegitimizing the race's outcome is how he plays. Happening later today is the day for Judge Amy Coney Barrett. Senate Republicans are poised today to confirm President Trump's Supreme Court nominee Judge Amy Coney Barrett. A major victory for the president and his party just days before the election. Barrett, 48, is likely to serve on the court for decades and will give conservatives a 6-3 majority. A shift that could impact issues from the Affordable Care Act to disputes over the 2020 election. 3. Stimulus. What you came here for. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says she hopes the House, the Senate and the White House can iron out some disagreements on a new stimulus bill and get things rolling this week. That's despite the fact she and White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows spent yesterday accusing each other of moving the goalposts on stimulus talks. Meadows said Republicans aren't going to opine or vote on a bill before they've read it. We've continued to make offer after offer after offer and Nancy continues to move the goalposts, Meadows told CNN's Jake Tapper on State of the Union. But Pelosi countered during a separate interview with Tapper on Sunday, they keep moving the goalposts. Talks between administration officials and congressional Democrats have been ongoing at the staff level for the last several days, as millions of Americans await additional coronavirus relief measures. Pelosi indicated Sunday that the two sides have not agreed on language on such major issues as coronavirus testing, jobless benefits and state and local funding. Last Sunday, Pelosi said she was waiting on the White House to agree to the language on testing. A week later she is still waiting for the approval. They said we'll support the testing language with a minor touch. That was 55% of the language. We're still waiting for the final okay. And that is a central issue in all of this, Pelosi said. "We're ready, we can change some words in the bill should they come back with some modifications." She also noted that on Friday she sent the White House a list of remaining concerns she had and said she hopes to have some answers on those issues Monday. It could happen this week in the House. But that's up to Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell as to whether it would happen in the Senate and go to the president's desk, which is our hope and prayer, Pelosi said. Meadows told Tapper on Sunday that they have identified Senate Republicans who would most likely vote for a stimulus bill, but said, "We're not Nancy Pelosi. We're not going to vote or opine on a bill and pass it before we've read it," he said. Sources have told CNN that McConnell privately has urged the White House not to strike a stimulus deal before the election because there is not support among Senate Republicans to pass it. Pelosi also said that she will continue to work with the White House and McConnell, even if the Democrats win the election, because people need help right away. President Trump is stuck between a rock and a hard place here. Negotiating a deal before the election would help millions of struggling Americans at a critical political juncture. But Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has privately told the White House a pre-election stimulus decision wouldn't garner support from Senate Republicans.